Nard, nigga. We them boys, nigga, stamp it. Down here in the south, you can't go round without that cannon. Don't got time to do no planning. Pull up in that hot car with them speakers steady jamming. Got the chrome all on my rims, my nigga. We the ones that's branded. Cruising double S, I got a 4-5 in my hand. Grew up sliding through that dirt, was not raised by that sand. I'm a country made nigga, you know I don't give a damn. To them niggas talking tough, I'ma pull up where you stand. We them boys, nigga, stamp it. Down here in the south, you can't go round without that cannon. Don't got time to do no planning. Pull up in that hot car with them speakers steady jamming. Got the chrome all on my rims, my nigga. We the ones that's branded. Cruising double S, I got a 4-5 in my hand. Grew up sliding through that dirt, was not raised by that sand. I'm a country made nigga, you know I don't give a damn. To them niggas talking tough, I'ma pull up where you stand, yeah. South made nigga, you know I'm legit. Got that gold on my wrist, every corner know we lit. Big body swinging.
Yo, what's goody with y'all, man? We back with another video. This is probably one of the most requested videos I have when I be playing Madden, especially when I'm streaming. How to stop gun bunch X nasty. Here's a full guide, and if you're good at the game, you might even learn even more things you probably didn't know. But if you're very new to the game and you've been seeing this offense all over Madden, I'm gonna show you one of the best ways to stop this defense so you can have a chance at beating these players that run these type of schemes and metas all over the game. So before we get into the video, man, make sure y'all boys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below if you have any comments, questions, or concerns. Let's go ahead and jump into it, man. So first things first, I'm in the Ravens defensive playbook and we're in Ultimate Team right now, so the defense is going to be a little bit different. If you're watching this for like regs purposes, you can even run this in regs as well, but it's going to be, you want to make sure you have your safeties in at linebacker. But since I'm playing MUT, I have regular linebackers at linebacker. The reason you put the safeties in a linebacker just for more speed and all those good things. But let's go and get into the defense part of things first. So you see in the offense, we're already on bunch X nasty, where I'm gonna show you how to stop space and switch, one of the best plays. But I'm gonna show you the roles and the principles of the cover 9 defense and how it works against this style of offense, so you can have a great idea on who to use and who not to use it. So first thing first, we're gonna go to the formation nickel over. That's the formation I like to go to, and the play call we're gonna look at is cover 9 show 2 at the top left. And then all you want to do is press on the right stick. If you hold down the right stick right there, you're gonna get this coaching menu. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure your auto flip is on. And there's a key thing, the reason why you want this auto flip to be on, because you want the cover 2 side on the same side as the bunch side, if that makes sense. So I will show that in the video as well. So make sure you turn your defense motion response on disabled, just so that players can stay in their same spots and you don't have to worry about too much of anything. The next thing you want to do is come over to your safety depth, put this on close, put it on pinch, and you're pretty much good to go. Now, if your opponent does come out and run a lot of RPOs, then don't forget to put this on conservative as well if you want to. But let's just leave it balanced for now. We're not going to really be doing too much RPOs anyway. So the play we're going to take a look at is the cover 9 show 2. And the play offensively, we're going to stop. It's probably one of the most popular plays right now, which is space and switch. Space and switch is probably one of the best plays in the game, hands down. But so I'm going to try my best to really explain how this really works. So we're gonna take a look at each zone individually, and I'm gonna give you the breakdown of everything you need to know about these zones. All right, so starting off right here, we're gonna go from right to left. We're gonna look at the soft squat. Now the soft squat plays like a cloud. He's gonna play like a traditional cloud, but he can go back and play any routes that go deep. But as long as there's no route underneath, he will go back deep, if that makes sense. So let's say, for example, I put the middle receiver on a out route or something like that. The soft squat will guard it. But let's say Shaheed, number 22 on the right side, let's say Shaheed runs a streak. The soft squat will play the streak at first, and then he'll come down to play the underneath route, if that makes sense. So that is the reason why we like cover 2 match. So what cover 9 defense is basically cover 4 quarters on the left side, and then you have cover 2 match on the right side. So if you're playing any type of bunch formation, you always want to make sure you come out in cover 9 and make sure your cover 2 side is guarding the bunch side. It's key, it's most important. All right, so same thing with this vertical hook. The vertical hook will match anything going vertical, but 9 times out of 10, he's probably going to play man-to-man on Deion Sanders. That's just how that works. All right, so now this third rec or third receiver hook, all he's doing is literally playing the tight end. He's going to play the tight end no matter what. He's pretty much playing man-to-man on this guy. So that's all you really have to worry about there. And then this deep half is literally just for safety help over the top. So just like I was saying with the soft squat, if the soft squat, you know, if he's playing something underneath, he's pretty much passing off the receiver to the deep half, and then the deep half will do the rest from there, and at least you have a safety help over the top, just like I said. All right, so now let's get into the quarter flat. This quarter flat zone, he plays he's gonna play like a hard flat, curl flat type of deal, where he kind of just plays anything going to the flat. Now, if the running back shoots out to the flat, he will guard it and he'll play this man to man. That's just how this works. Now this zone right here, this zone it depends. It's very hard. It can be very complicating at times because of how this zone may react. Sometimes what happens here, if this outside receiver on the left side, if he runs a drag, sometimes this guy would be responsible to pick him up, and then he would have to play the drag and come across the field like that. But if this guy goes vertical, runs a streak, sometimes you will see this guy play him. It just depends on his route. So if he runs like a corner route to the left side, then it's Tariq Woolen's responsibility to guard him. And then if he runs straight down the middle, then it'll be his guy. It'll be this guy to be responsible to guard him as well. So that's how this cover 9 defense works. But it can get very complicated with the route combinations. So we're just gonna take a look at this play stock and see how it covers everything on the field. So we're just gonna go ahead and hike the ball. And as you see right there, we get an easy little fumble in the backfield. We're playing raids. I mean, we're playing mud, so we're gonna get a lot of block sheds. So what happened there? So let's look at this right from left. You see this outside route right here. He's gonna guard this. Now what happened here is because I'm using Cam Newton, but Cam Newton is supposed to be getting the tight end over here on this side. So just keep in mind, that's why the tight end's open over here. And then with this quarter flat, like I said, he's going to play the running back, and then this guy kind of plays out and then he comes down. Y'all kind of see how they switch right there, because he has no one in his zone. So he's like, okay, cool, I'm gonna play this guy down here, and then you just take my spot over the field, over the middle. And then like I said earlier, you have this deep half up top for just safety help, just in case anything goes deep. But that is going to be literally the setup to stop it. Now let's take a look at how to actually stop this play, because this play is really difficult to deal with. So because what a lot of people typically do when they face this style of defense, I mean this style of play, what they do is they would just literally throw this flat route over here, and then they're just gone. Speed boost, they're gone. That's how they would guard this. So that is literally the best route in the game that everyone loves to do out of Bunch X Nasty. And you guys see earlier, like I said, the Cam Newton is supposed to be getting this guy right here, which they do a terrible job of actually playing defense in this game. So just keep in mind with that, because this could be very frustrating, but we're playing mud. So if he throws this 9 times out of 10, it's probably gonna be a knockout. But I'm gonna show you how to stop this this route that everyone loves to throw in Bunch X Nasty, because it's very hard to deal with. So what you want to do, I mean emotion him. All right, so what you want to do offensively, I just dropped my controller. What you want to do defensively is literally go to the quarter flat, and you want to literally just drag this quarter flat all the way over like this. You can even sometimes put him in front of the receiver like this. You can, I mean, it just kind of depends. But the way this defense is, the way the defense in this game is very bad, the way they have it set up. So you have to literally move your guys to the outside. And so now he's going to play much better defense on that. Way better defense. And then all you want to do is just use around the field to guard certain routes or whatever the case may be. So that is going to be the key things about Bunch X Nasty, and the key things about Cover 9 Show 2, and reason why it's so powerful against this Bunch X Nasty offense. All right, so let's take a look at another play that I want to show you, because I know the meta has been the streaks meta, where everyone just typically throws streaks out of that motion halfback choice play. So we're just gonna go back to the cover 9 show 2. So here's what people would typically do offensively. So we're gonna go ahead and set this up. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up real quick. This is something that people would love to do, because they're obviously gonna block the running back because they want time for those streaks to get open. So let's just take a look at this play stock and see how it plays it, and then I'm gonna show you how to really stop it. So gonna hike the ball, and you see that this streak gets wide open over the top. That happens a lot in this defense if you run it stock. If you run it stock, that will happen to you every single time. Literally every single time. But here's some key things you can do defensively that is going to help you out. Because you look, you see that this vertical hook that's supposed to guard Deion Sanders, he doesn't really do a good job, because he plays like a trail technique. He plays a trail technique. You see how he, shuffles his feet, he goes back, and then he turns his hips to run, and then it's all chaos. It's all chaos there. Then, like I said, if this guy runs a drag earlier, like I said, that he will end up playing this guy, and then this deep fourth guy on the outside is going to take his role. But it's kind of too late at that point, because now this ball going down the middle, and that's an easy touchdown. So I'm going to show you how to deal with this. So the first things first is you want to man up the vertical hook like this, and literally just kind of back them up a little bit. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to take this guy and put him in an inside third, just like this. So you're gonna take this guy. It won't let me put him in the inside third for some reason. Okay, I don't know why it's not letting me put him in the inside third. All right, cool, whatever. Okay, I'll take this guy, put him in inside third just like that, and then I would man up this guy, move the quarter flat out just like this, and then just play the tight end myself. So now let's take a look at how this is gonna play out for that streak. Now you see that the streak is not open at all. Now the streak is not open at all. If you're good, you gotta get really adjusted with Bunch X Nasty. You just have to. You see, we still get some solid defense on those streaks. Now the only thing we have to worry about is these drags. That's the only thing we really have to worry about is the drags. Worry about the drags. Soft squad does a really good, decent job. Soft squad does a really good, decent job kind of playing this a little bit, bracketing it off a little bit, but it's not enough. It's not enough defense there. It's just not enough. So it's not enough defense. So let's set this up again. We're gonna go corner route, stem it down just like this, and then drag, set it up. Okay, so now we got this defense, or now we got this offense set up. So like I said before, all you want to do, man up, inside third, man this guy up, move your quarter flat out just like this, main vertical hook up, move your soft squad down just like that, and that's gonna play really, really solid defense. It's gonna play solid defense across the board. So now when we hike this ball, you see that we get some good solid defense. Now that streak you can throw that streak, but the thing is, I mean, I am playing what's the name? So I'm playing Mutt, so that's not really gonna be a catch. But you see the defense there. We guard the corner out for a second, and then all we gotta worry about is that we're pretty much good. You can just guard anywhere and guard anything you want. And that's gonna be solid defense. And I know some of you guys are probably saying I'm not gonna have enough time to set that up. But the thing is, that is what it is to be a good Madden player. You have to learn to adjust. You literally have to do it. I mean, some games I do get quick tight to the point where I can't set this up, but once you get it set up, I mean, you're pretty much good to go. You get this set up the way you want it to, you're good. And then you just man up, boom, move your soft squad over a little bit so he can play the corner about a tight end. And then we're just gonna set this route combination up. So boom, 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 Boom. And then also, I mean, there's two things you can do with this bunch X nasty defense. You can also use the quarter flat if you want to, and just watch the running back. That's another thing I like to do. If you don't want to use it at third rec, that third receiver hook, you don't have to. You can just simply just let him hike the ball. You can play this. Okay, you realize he's not gonna block the running back. You're like, okay, cool. You know, like, okay, cool. You're not gonna get the running back, cool. You know. But let me see if I can make this, because even if I know some of you guys are probably saying, oh, I can make that throw down the middle. I can just hear it now. I can hear that y'all saying you can make that throw. Let's just test it out real quick. This is what we do. We do those lab sessions just so we can help y'all boys get better at the game. So let's go ahead and set this back up. Inside third U, and you up. Just use it as quarter flat, I guess, for now. Let's go ahead and hike the ball. And I mean, even if you like attempt to make that throw, I just don't think that's gonna be a complete pass because the way Mutt is these days. So like, I mean, that's really good, solid defense, really across the board. It's really good, solid defense. He's not gonna be able to throw this because I got 3 guys down there, so it's gonna be pretty tough to make that throw. And even if you pass lead the ball inside, you see number 3 already kind of running inside anyway. He's already running inside. He's playing a deep third, so if you throw this inside, it's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work at all. So that is going to be how to set up the bunch of X nasty against that play, against that setup. So just keep in mind there. So now here's another thing that people like to do out of the bunch X nasty, and that is going to be this mesh halfback sneak. Now this right here is going to be very, very difficult to guard, just for the simple fact of how these players are going to play it. You see that they leave this running back down here by himself a lot of the times, but they do get down there pretty fast. But with the route combinations that people can do, they can set up route combinations to kind of clear out things around. You know, they could be like, you know, set something up like this. They would do something like this. And now you see the running back leaks out, but then you also have that corner on the right side that just gets completely open earlier in the so right there, you see that? That's what I'm saying about the soft squad. That is really the only bad thing about the soft squad, 100%. So with this being said, you see that this third receiver hook is literally gonna play anybody. Like I said, he's literally gonna play the tight end no matter where he goes, pretty much. As long as you don't really do too much manning up and all this other stuff, you don't have to really worry about that. So here is what you could do against this, but it's going to be very, very risky, because what you could do is you can use it, like I said, use the quarter flat player and just simply just guard this route yourself and man it up. That's what I would typically do. Now, because if you man this up, your soft squad is not going to glitch out to a point where the soft squad, he knows like, okay, that guy's man up on the running back, so I don't have to really worry about that. I can go play that corner route from earlier. So we're gonna do that same route combination from earlier. So we're gonna set up this route combination. Boom. If I can. Kind of bugged out. All right, cool. All right, cool. Never mind. Boom. So we're going to set this route combination up. So now that when we hike this ball, what we got to do is literally just play this running back. And you see the defense there. Everything else is pretty much bagged. It's covered. So that's one thing you could do against that route as well, is you just have what you're using. You have to pay attention, because I already know what the play is, so I'm basically kind of cheating it a little bit. But, you know, they can also throw this drag if they want to, because, you know, the way the defense is in this game, they don't really play too much good defense as well. So like I said, that's another way, that's another thing you can do. But like I said even earlier in the video, that if they do put that streak there, you do have to man that up, because if you don't man it up, you see he plays a trail technique and then just lets him get beat over the top just like that. So sometimes what I like to do every single time I come out a bunch of X nasty, always just man this guy up. Always man up the vertical hook on this receiver, so that way he doesn't get beat over the top, and you don't have to really worry about too much of anything over there. All right, so now let's get into another route combination that a lot of Madden players do. Well, not really a lot. Every Madden player does. Is going to be that slot fade. Everyone loves that slot fade route, and they love to smart route this. They love to smart route this to get easy touchdowns, and that's something that we don't like. We don't like that. We really don't. And then what they would do, they would block their running back just so they have time. So this will be the route combination that they will go to. So now let's take a look at how this will play out. So we're gonna hike the ball. You see that's really good solid defense across the board. Really good solid defense. You see that the tight end does get kind of open a little bit. You pass that down in a way, that's a completion. Pass this ball down in a way, that's another completion that they will go to. But you see that we're getting solid defense across the board. So see that slot fade that everyone loves to guard, or everyone loves to throw. That this is just the play stop. So the deep half will literally cover this, and you don't have to really worry about too much of that. You don't have to really worry about that. So that's pretty much double covered there. This corner route is going to be covered. He's going to play really good solid defense on this. He throws this 9 times out of 10. It's probably going to be a knockout. But the only thing you really have to worry about with the match defense that I'm showing y'all is literally the drags and things like that, because you can get beat with the drags a lot, especially out of this defense, especially using this defense. So like I said earlier, what you could do, just go ahead and man up these guys, just like I said in the previous, use the quarter flat. You know, you can kind of set this up. You can put a deep half out here if you want to. It kind of just depends on how you want to play it. You can put a deep half out here if you want to. You know, you can put a cloud out here, you know, stem it up, whatever the case may be. You kind of have a little bit of free room on the left side, but when it comes over here to the right side, you definitely have to man up this guy right here. And then with your third rec, you just want to simply play. You simply just want to play on the tight end just in case. But you know he's going to play on the tight end. So we're just going to hike the ball. And with your user, you simply just guard. And you're pretty much good to go. You're pretty much good to go. Now, the dude on the right side got completely open. I seen that. I did some wrong things with my adjustments. That happens. You see, like I said earlier, that this guy's not man. Okay, this guy was manned up, but he just got absolutely cooked. Just because he got bumped right there. And the soft squad ended up having to play this and giving up the corner route. That happens. That happens a lot in match. That's why we man guys up. So boom. Boom. And then we're going to go offensively. I'm going to slot fade this. Smart routes. Put you on a post just like that. Drag. Block. And that is going to be the play. Alright, so now we're going to hike this ball. And now you see that we're actually playing good solid defense across the board. You see that we're playing good defense. And you see that pass off that Cam Newton did right there to pass him off to the outside guy. You see that pass off. But by the time that happened, I mean, there was really nothing open at this point. So it's kind of already like, oh, he's sacked. He ain't got nothing else to really find. But you see the defense there is pretty much solid defense. And even if you see that getting open, you can even switch stick it. You can be like, okay, switch stick. Boom. I'm here. And you just guard it. You switch stick. Boom. And the only reason why he passed him out here because Cam Newton realized that he has another guy up here. That's the only reason why that happened. He realized that there's a player that over here that can play that. So he's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna pass you off to him. And I'm gonna stick over here by the middle. And we good. But you see earlier in the video, or the last play, you see the soft squad ended up coming down to play this. But since the soft squad knows this guy's manned up, he can play this all day long. So that is going to be it. That's going to be the key guide to Bunch X Nasty and how to play against these players. Because I know it's quite annoying to play against these guys. But simply just, all you got to do is learn learn the match principles and learn how they play, and there's gonna be really good solid defense. You just got to get really adjusted and realize what your opponent is doing offensively so you can win games. So if this video helped you out a lot, let me know in the comment section down below. If you have any like comments, questions, or concerns, or whatever the case may be, I would do my best. I would drop another video on that. Just give me some ideas and let's rock out with it. But anyway, boys, man, y'all stay safe. Y'all stay out of trouble, man. Hope you have a great rest of y'all Tuesday. And I'm out the big, yeah, big boy. And hey, ski.